location of the different people, right? Because we need to group us into locations. It will not be easy to now say that we have to make server available in one place so we need to plan it. And we also need to schedule the day that everybody will be able to come together. So we can't just do it haphazardly like that, okay? Let me just quickly run through the different questions here. So Abba, Victoria said, are there job course under cybersecurity that does not involve coding or programming? I believe that in the course of our discussion, you saw analysts there. So you see, I'm not a programmer. And that's what I tell everybody. I'm not a programmer. I'm a consultant. And I believe with what I told you this morning, you have been able to understand cybersecurity. I also train executives. I train banks. I train universities. I train hotels on cybersecurity. I train companies. I've trained audit firms. I've trained manufacturing companies on cybersecurity. And I'm not a programmer. So you don't need to be a programmer to become a cybersecurity professional. I have built data centers. I built server rooms for TV stations, for entertainment companies, for hotels, right? And I manage their servers. But I'm not a programmer. So you don't need to be a programmer to be a cybersecurity professional. All right? It's just for you to understand how to use the tools, how to monitor, how to do reporting. Then if there's an incident, how to respond to it. In the course of the training, we'll look at incident response and reporting. It will help you see there are many tools you can use. There are unified threat managers that do this thing. All you just do is just monitor it. So don't worry, Victoria, you'll be able to work as a professional. Right? Abdullah, Salisu, you say, as a person that does not have a basic computer knowledge, can you successfully acquire fully the cybersecurity knowledge? Yes, absolutely. What I explained to you today, I believe if a 10-year-old sat in this class, they'll be able to understand it. That is my desire, that after speaking for hours, you should be able to understand what you are saying. In other words, if today is your first time, let's assume you have been working in the supermarket, selling bread, but someone told you about this course and you joined here today. I want to believe that you have been able to understand what I've said. And if you follow our training gradually, by the end of our training session, you'll be able to become a practitioner. Then you grow to become a professional. Abdullahi, you want to know how to get virtual card? Send me a mail. I'm not advertising for anybody. Miracle. You see what's the age limit? Even if you are 90 years, you can become a cybersecurity analyst. In the world of cybersecurity, it's not age, it's what you know, it's what you can do. There is a 12-year-old Indian boy. As at the time I watched that video, he was 12 years old. That was about 3 years ago, so maybe it's about 15 years now. An Indian boy. He earns more than his father. So it's not about whether you are young or whether you are old. It is what you can do. It is what you know. Right? So Miracle, hope that helps. Abdullah says it's normal in our disco in Nigeria for you to pay for token and you don't get it, right? But that's why they need tech people. That's why they need security analysts. They need tech experts. Apart from becoming a cybersecurity analyst. And I need you to understand something. You can be a network professional before you become a cybersecurity analyst, right? You may even just be a technical reporting person. You may not even need to program or plug any network one day, but you are just observing the network and you're able to do your reporting, right? So there are many things you can do. Can I work with just learn more? Abdullahi, I didn't understand that question. If you can rephrase it. Abdullahi Haruna, you said, can I work with just learn more? Please rephrase that question and share it again. Yes, Aisha Osman, you need to become an analyst before you become an architect. Because if you don't know how the network works, if you cannot interpret the network, you cannot design it. You count one before you count two. You count three before you count four. So that's how you grow. It's not overnight. This summary I gave to us today in these few hours is what I've been doing for over 15 years. So don't think after one class you become a professional. No. So that you don't go and plug something or unplug something from a network and bring the entire network down. Or you open a port that is not supposed to be opened. Because some of these things are software driven. So you might click something in error and you can open a port in error and the company can lose money. So it's not overnight. I've made some mistakes in the past, but it didn't cost anybody money, right? It may just slow down the business of the day. How long you're asking in Nigeria, we respect education. That's true, but it's changing. It's changing. I said the online courses sent us Messi on our mails, Coursera. We are going to study them on our own or go through them. We'll look at it, but you can actually study them on your own as well because they are self-paced studies. It's just to add on to what we are doing. The reason why we are doing these classes is so that we can put a human face, because sometimes when you are just reading and listening to audio, the desire may drop. That's why we decided to put a human face so that you can see that there are people actually doing this thing. And that's why we're also going to prepare for some physical meetups as we are opportunity to do it so that we bounce off ideas from each other. Okay? Lai Abubakar, you asked if you can change your center to Maiduguri because you have been given admission to study in university. Yes, speak to the admin or go to your dashboard and see if you can edit it. If you cannot edit it, send a mail to the admin and they will help you with that change of center. But if you know you're going to be studying online or through, then you don't need to disturb yourself with your physical center. Adlai said you would like to do pro bono. Towards the end of our training, we will see the opportunities that are open, but you must also be present in all the classes. Our pro bono or internship, if the opportunities come, we will check our records. It's those people that attended classes that will be considered first. Some people just come for one day and go and wait at the end and say they want internship. No, we're going to check. We're going to check our records. So it's those that valued time, because the ministry is spending so much and Dominion is also spending so much. Myself, I'm spending so much. I've drank several times this morning talking to you. Right? So we'll check. If you were in class all through, then you may qualify for internship or pro bono. Okay? Abdulaziz, you asked why not get us hands-on servers to practice. Okay, we'll check this before we'll get back to you. Okay? Thank you, Abba. Thank you, Rukaya, for signing. Thank you, Cheryl, Aloku. Thank you, Lamide George. Thank you. Yes, we'll look at the pro bono. We are taking that as feedback. Abdullah Abubakar, thank you. Abdul Kabir, sorry, please, pardon me, thank you. Sadi Sabas, thank you. Alabi Musa, thank you. Okay, so thank you everyone. Ali, Abdullah, thank you. Okay, so for the Abuja fellows, we will communicate. For all the fellows, we'll use a location to see the number of people that are in the location. Then we communicate the physical class. So the physical class may not even happen immediately because we need you to have a good understanding of what we are doing. It's not in the physical class we'll start telling you that this is a switch. Maybe in our next class I will show you a switch. If you have not seen a switch before, I will show you a router. If you have not seen a mini router before, I'll show you an access point. It's not in the physical class we'll start showing you what an access point is. For instance, I have a VR here. This is a variable. If I put this on now and I go online, right, I can still hold this lecture online and I don't need to look at my computer. I can just download the app I have Zoom here. I will check if there's Google Meet because it's been a while I used it. So it's not in the physical class I will start showing you what is this. No, I don't need to bring all of this. I can show you in this virtual class. So that's the same way in the virtual class, I will be able to show you some of these devices that we talked about. These are all IoT devices, right? So that when it's time for the physical class, we know exactly what we are doing, because when we come physically, we have less time. You know, people are going to travel. People are going to take transportation to come to the physical class. So we need to reduce our physical engagement to the barest minimum. So by the time we come physically, we are going straight, because we are going to be using power. You know, we're going to be using data, and we ourselves will be traveling there. So we'll try as much as possible to do a lot virtually, so that when we now come physically, we are spending less time to just do hands-on practical, you know, and we move on. Thank you, Christiana Opa. Thank you, Abba Victoria Rema. Thank you. We'll do the physical class like I said. Okay, Christians, Opa, you say you work with a physical supermarket, so you understand this very well, right? Fantastic. Good, good. I'm happy. Happy somebody is getting it. If you want a virtual account, please send me a mail. Jude.zinegbe@dominion.io. We're not advertising here because we're not allowed to do such. The ministry is paying so much for this, so it's only Ministry of Communications and Data Economy and Dominion Blockchain Solutions you'll be hearing from me. Okay? Then you hear my name. So I'm not a product, so I can mention my name. All right, Ukaya, please send a mail. All right. Chineye Apia, please can you help us appeal to federal government to allow us to do internships so that we can really be equipped with these skills? Okay, access to such companies. Okay, we will see about that. But you must score high. In fact, we are going to raise the bar. Anybody that wants internship, if you don't score above 80%, no, in fact, maybe we'll make it 90% because we don't have much windows. But we'll discuss with management and get back to you. You must prove yourself to be the top of the top of the top, right? To qualify for internship. Abba, you say you cannot access your portal. Yes, a few people experienced this yesterday. It was saying wrong password. Please, we'll look into that and get back to you. But if you still have issues, please send a mail to the admin. Okay? The training will last for 3 months. We are looking at it in 2 batches. Miracle. Okay? Yes, we have attendance today. We know everybody. Abdulaziz Makolo, we know everybody that is here today. Okay, so we have attendance. Please, if you raise your hands, okay, we'll unmute the mic and allow a few people, but we wanted you to just type it so that we can read it like this, because some people's audio is not clear. Anne Ogundele, you say you're going back to school, so you may have center will change, your center will change. Update it once you change location. Okay, so university classes are from 10 to 12, from Mondays to Friday. We will look into this. Thank you, Ali Abdullahi. We'll look into this and see how we can have our classes earlier. Thank you for this, you understand. So today we may have affected a few of you. Sorry about that, okay? You say, how will attendance be taken? We know everybody that joined here, we can see it. So backstage, we are taking the attendance, okay? Then for Abba, I say a day we can get to your login. Please send a mail to admin to look into that for you. Irene Igomo, thank you. Okay, so the update here from admin is type your email, type your name and email address on the chat screen, on this chat section. Okay, fantastic. So we can see everybody's doing that. Please type your name and email address for attendance. So this is just a second level to check. Type your name and email address. We can see I can see Rinret, you didn't say anything, Edwin, but you've typed, good. Aleyu, so we can see all those that have typed so far. So if you can hear me, if you have not typed your name and your email address, please go ahead and type it. So admin just dropped this update, fresh update, hot update. So this will be your attendance. Please type your name and your email address. If you have not done that, do it now so that you get to this point. It's very important. Your attendance forms and aggregates for your assessment. So while that is going on, if you raise your hand, let me see. Abdullah Salisu, you raise your hand. Let me start with you. Unmute and ask your question in 30 seconds. Go ahead, Abdullah. Abdullah, we can't hear you. Can you check your audio? Okay, so you see what I'm saying. Abdullah, you may be having issues with your audio. Please type your question. Olamide George. Olamide George. I'm going through the queue as you raise your hand. Please, quickly, Olamide George.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead with your question.
Okay. Actually, my question has been answered. I just want to say thank you one more time. God bless you so greatly.
Amen. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So, Abdullah Haruna, please, if you have asked your question, lower your hand. Abdullah Haruna.
Hello, sir.
Yes, thank you. Ask your question.
Can you hear me? Yes, my question is that this app scanner that you mentioned, is it the kind of app you're talking that you can get in Google Store, or this is the kind of app you will buy?
No. It comes with your device. Assume you are downloading an app, except maybe some old devices don't have it. Before, like if you're on Google's Play Store, before your app eventually gets into your device, it will show some scan parameters. I wish I could download an app now and show you. It will just show if the app is safe or not. Let me see if I can download this game, right? I'm trying to download a game now.
Yeah.
Good. Let it finish downloading, then we'll see if the app is good. So see what it's doing. See what my phone is doing.
Yeah.
It's scanning it. It has scanned everything. You can see.
Yeah.
Good. Hope it's clear now.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, so it passed the security test. It says no risk detected. Sometimes if you are downloading an app and the app shows you that there's a risk detected, please don't open it. But that is where APK comes as an issue. If you download an app through an APK, it will not pass through this security check. No, APK bypass the security check. So if you are downloading an app through an APK, and that app is a malicious app, it will not go through this. It will just download straight. It will just install in your phone, and you will not know if you have downloaded a problem. Okay? This one now, you're welcome. You can see it has installed. That's why it's showing open, but I'm not going to use it, so I am uninstalling it. See? I'm uninstalling it immediately. So you see, showing install again because I have uninstalled it. Hope that answers your question. Good.
Yes,
you can lower your hand.
Okay, sir. I have sent
my mail
to you. I sent my mail to you, sir. Please.
Okay.
So thank you very much.
No problem. You're welcome. Thank you, Abdullah Haruna. Okay, so Abdulkadir and Ahmed, you have a question. Please, quickly.
Hello, Mr. Jude. Good afternoon. Thank you
Good afternoon.
For a beautiful class delivered. First of all, I'd like
too.
to shed more light on the app scanners. Most of the time, you get notification about the app scanner as a result of you downloading from an external source. So,
Yes.
even the APKs, like we say, some of them are not malicious. They might not
Of course.
be available for download in your region. So you might be downloading an app from your store and then you go through APK. And if you want to install, it
Someone's mic is giving us noise. Okay. Abdulkadir, you can continue. You can unmute and continue.
Okay, good. So as I was saying, sometimes you might want to download an app from your Play Store and then it shows it's not available in your location. So when you download via APKs, it notifies you are trying to install an app from an untrusted app developer or supplier.
Exactly.
So to clarify that, not always does he have malicious intent. It just depends on the kind of app and the website you are getting the app from.
Exactly. So because we are in a newbie class, we don't want a situation where everybody just go to an unknown source or an external source, start downloading things, and they start coming to this class to say, we mentioned this, so they went somewhere. No.
Yes.
I download APKs a lot.
Yes.
I mean, we're in Nigeria. There are some apps that are not available in our region.
Yes.
Like you said. I download APKs a lot. I use VPN to even download some apps, right? Yeah, but because we're in a training environment, there are some things that we are not allowed to encourage.
Yes. Also, the reason why I raised my hand was to actually ask a question in regards to the course. So before this class was set up, there have been materials that were provided by 3MTT via Coursera and LinkedIn Learn.
Yes.
But then when you try to enroll for those classes, it shows you have to pay a certain amount of money.
Yes.
I don't know when that is going to be fixed or how it is going to be fixed, because obviously they cost a lot. I think LinkedIn is $14,000 a month and Coursera is like $29 a month. So I do not know how you people intend to navigate that, or we should just pay no heed to it and follow whatsoever you are teaching.
Hello, sir, I can't hear you.
I think he's offline for the meantime. Let's just wait for him. Maybe his power is out.
Yeah, I think so, because I think there was darkness and something like that.
Yeah, there was a light out. Let's just wait for him.
I can hear you now. I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Sorry, my power is out. My inverter is not up. But I'm back.
Sir, welcome back.
Yes. Thank you.
These are all the cyber security problems we're talking about.
In fact, this is infrastructure issue. And one time I was on Channels TV and we were talking about 5G, and I told them before we go to 5G, let's fix power. Yeah. Because without power, 5G will not work. We are celebrating 5G, but we have power issues, so let's fix power first, right? So thank you for your input. For the Coursera, there are a few of them like that cost money. Those are not compulsory. They are just recommended. Okay? They are just recommended. So look for the free ones. Now, even those paid ones, if you check, there are some that you can actually take the training, but you need to pay to get the certificates. So you can take the training. When you're done with the training, you'll be given something like a badge that you can share. I have a few of them like that. It's not all the trainings I paid for, right? So if you have such, take the training, the free training, then you don't need to pay for the certification. Maybe later, if you have money, you can now go and pay so you can get the physical, you can get the accredited certificates. They are not compulsory. The ministry just sends you those links so that you can use it to prepare yourself and have an idea. Then for those that want to get extra certification, you can add it as extra certification. Hope that helps. But we'll still discuss with them and see how that partnership can help to reduce it to the barest minimum, because cultural certificates are actually helpful, right? Okay, so we still have other hands. Pauline, without more time, if you know that we have answered your question in the course of the class or this Q&A, if you know we have touched on your question, please just lower your hand because we need to go in 5 minutes. Okay? So, Pauline, do you have a question? If you do, quickly in 3 seconds.
Yes, thank you very much. First of all, I just wanted to confirm for a newbie transiting from a non-IT background into this environment now. I wanted to, first of all, appeal for the letterings, APKs, MBKs. When you were calling all those things, it was even bombarding my mind. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they represent. So I was thinking if we could get more clarity on that. And then the second aspect is, at the end of this class, would I be able to at least even get to a point of an analyst at the end of this training? And how long is this training? Thank you.
Okay, so we're looking at, you're welcome. Thank you, Pauline. You can lower your hand now. Okay, so because this was an introductory class, right, we're not supposed to touch APKs and the rest of them. I just wanted to just build something around the class for us today. That's why we mentioned some of those things. So pardon us for using abbreviations without breaking it down, right? APK is Android package, right? It's a software. It's still an application, Android application package. It's still a software, but it's such that you can get it outside of the Play Store or outside of the Chrome Store or iOS Store, right? But this is APKs are usually for Android. So it's Android application package. It's a software, it's an app that you can install on your phone. It's just that it's not on the Play Store. There are some apps I have here that if you go to the Play Store, you will not find it. There are some apps I use to test some services that if you go to the Play Store, you will not find it. There are some security apps that you will not even find on the Play Store. Not that they are malicious apps, but they are hidden in some places. Like some apps that you get in some dark web, some tools, some hacking tools, you'll not find them in the Play Store. And it's not all that are bad. When you get to that level, like who said, I don't know, so said it. It's not all that are bad. Okay? Well, let's leave that. So for you as a beginner, yes, you can join, you can follow up with these classes. We're looking at 3 to 6 months for beginner to intermediate. But it may make you understand becoming an analyst. But what will help you become a good analyst is hands-on experience, not class. So no pilot finishes a class and goes to carry a plane. No driver finishes a class how to drive. This is left lane, this is right lane, this is U-turn, this is traffic lights. You now go and carry a car. No doctor finishes a class. But during the class, a medical doctor may have used cadaver, right, to do practical. But they still do housemanship. What's the essence of that housemanship? Is hands-on experience, that practical experience. A doctor that just finished a class for 7 years may not have even seen a patient die. But when they start doing housemanship, The patient that they spoke to in the morning may die in the afternoon, God forbid. That will toughen them up. That will make them know the importance of what they are doing. So before you become a cybersecurity analyst, you may have had to do some internship. That's what I mentioned, internship. So you practice it. You will see where a server went down. You will see where a network was hacked. You will feel it. That is the experience. It's not by reading the book. One of my clients' websites has been hacked before, and they went to do a presentation, and what showed up on the website, they almost locked me up. They almost locked me up. We worked to take the website down first, just take it down so that nothing is showing there. Before we now use almost 3 days to get the backup and bring it back. This was many years ago though, because if it's today, in a few minutes we would have been able to bring it back up. So you can even be working as a backup disaster recovery engineer. All you are doing is backing up. Before you don't rush to say you want to become an analyst. You can just be a disaster recovery engineer or technician. Every day what you are doing is backing up for the company. Backup, there is huge money in backup. There's huge money in archive, right? So in the course of our training, we'll be looking at that, okay? Abba, you have your hand raised. Please, if I've answered your question, lower your hand. I think we have just 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you very much for your lecture. My question is like this online lectures that we're having, please, what days during the week? For now, we can ascertain it's 10 to 12 from the timing, but what day during the week so that we can plan ahead our schedules?
Yes, so today was just for this inaugural class, okay? Today was just for the inaugural class to have everybody. We are going to look into it since you say you have lectures from 10 to 12, or you have lectures starting from 10, right, in the morning.
I'm not the one that have lectures. It's another Abba, not me.
Okay, I think that's Abba MTN. Right, so that we can accommodate everyone, we will take this feedback, we'll discuss with our sponsor and organizer, also that's the ministry and Dominion. We'll discuss and we will see how to restructure it. Maybe we'll start our lecture earlier or later. Earlier may be better because networks are better earlier in the day. So that means we may have to do some sacrifice to start our lecture from maybe 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. However, our lectures will not be this long. We'll keep our lectures within 1 hour, 45 minutes for us to present what we are presenting, then maybe 10, 15 minutes for questions. And after today, we may not even do so much audio questions. Our questions may just come in as text. So you just type it in the comment section and we take it. All right. So we're just using today to get everybody's idea and opinion. We'll look at it. We don't want it to be uncomfortable for you. We want everybody to be able to follow. So after today, we'll look at it, like I said, I will come back to you. Hope that helped.
Yes, it did. Thank you very much.
Great. You're welcome. Okay, so Abba MTN, your hand is still raised. Quickly, please. Can you unmute and ask your question, please? Then lower your hand as you're asking your question. We can't hear you, so we may have to move. Okay.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Abdul Malik.
Yes, thank you so much for this wonderful session. I really like your methodology. So my question here is not really a question. Can you recommend a website where I can be able to be seeing the latest incidents, threats, or exploits rather?
We will all see it in the course of our lecture. Abdul Malik, you want to run fast. Calm down for us, so that we can take everybody along on the same pace. In the course of our lecture, we'll see threat monitoring. On threat monitoring, we'll be able to see. We'll show you. I'm sure you even maybe you know it. But we'll show you a website where you can be seeing live threats. So if you see what is happening, you can go deeper to know the type of threats that are coming at the world level and at the continent level into Africa, even at the country level. You will see the type of threats that are coming into Nigeria, right? So just follow us, and when we get to that point, you are going to see it. Okay, so Abba MTN, are you ready for us now, or we should move to Abdul Kabir Ahmed? Ali Abdullah, you just joined, so we may not be able to take you, please. We need to go. Abdul Kabir Ahmed, if you are ready for us, can you unmute your mic and ask your question? Quickly, please. Okay, we move to Aliyu Ibrahim. Aliyu Ibrahim, can you unmute? Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you very much. It has been very informative.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a question. I just want to emphasize the importance of the physical classes, sir, please.
Okay, we have received lots of input on that, so
yeah, because I mean, I think almost everyone here is in Abuja because they are using they are assigning you to a training provider that is closest to your vicinity.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah, about that.
So we'll look at that and communicate. We'll look at that and communicate. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, Abba Ahmed, go ahead, quick. Abba Ahmed, we can't hear you still. We can't hear you. Please check your audio. We can't hear you. Please check your audio. Aisha Usman, are you ready? That may be the last question we'll be able to take. Aisha Usman. Aisha Usman, are you still with us? Aisha Usman. Okay. Aisha Usman. Okay, I think that is about the questions we can take. Please. Okay, so you say for the Coursera, let me just come to the, so I've answered what APK means. The Coursera, so you can apply for financial aid, which is about 14 to 16 days. Okay, you're lucky you get the course and certificate for free. Okay, that's good. So please read Abubakar Miriam's comment there. She said you can apply for financial aid, which is like a grant or financial support. So it takes about 2 weeks. So if you are lucky and you get picked, that means you'll be able to do the course and get the certificate for free. Thank you, Miriam, for that. What else? Okay, Abdul Nura said he got an email which gave him access to the courses. So you guys can quickly ask Abdul Nura how he went about that. Abdul Kader Ahmed say you are currently on Coursera through the MTT and you have finished the first course and the second course and collected certificates. Fantastic. So please, for those of you that have been able to navigate your way around the 3MTT Coursera program, please share the steps with your colleagues. Please share the steps with your colleagues. Maybe I say you didn't apply for financial aid, you just got lucky, you got the email and you followed through. Fantastic. So people are having fantastic and good experiences with the 3MTT provision with Coursera. So kindly ask your colleagues how they got that done. Okay, Abdul Malik, you've asked this question, possibility of physical class. We will look into it, but bear in mind that this training is first a virtual training before physical, because we cannot come to a physical class and be having just this discussion. Physical class is for hands-on experience only. Hands-on experience only. So please, let's bear that in mind. Our classes are virtual. When we come physically, it's just for the hands-on experience only. And we have to plan that very, very well. Okay? Okay, so I think we have touch on all the questions if possible. If there's any other thing, please send a mail, right? And we will attend to it. So once again, thank you very much. I'll be handing over to admin. I'm Jude Ozinegbe, and I really enjoyed this class with each and every one of you. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your time. Please, I don't know how much data you exhausted today. When we inform you about the next class, try to get some data and equip yourself. Stay hydrated, weather may be a bit dry. If it's coffee, if it's Lipton, okay, if it's tea, Lipton is a brand. I said I will not do advert. If it's coffee, if it's tea, if it's water, if it's zobo, if it's kunu, anything that will keep you relaxed, right? And because it's a virtual class, sometimes I may just give you a short break, take a walk. While we're having the class, I took a walk, but that was because you could not see my face. Now that you can see my face, I have to sit down. So after this class, I will take a walk. Take a walk, be physically active. One of the requirements of a cybersecurity professional is mental and physical alertness. Mentally and physically, you must be alert. So exercise, okay? All right, so that is it for today. Thank you very much. We are taking your feedback. I will get back to you in the course of the weeks and months. Admin, Marcos, if you are here or favor,
all right, thank
kindly
you.
take over.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
Thank you very much for that wonderful teaching. We all appreciate that. And also for the participants that joined, we also want to appreciate you guys for joining. And in the course of attendance, I saw a few people have just dropped their names and email address. Please, if you have not dropped your name and email address on the chat space here, please just go ahead and do that so that we can just compute your names and email address for attendance for this class. So every other information that you need to know will be passed across to you guys through the WhatsApp channel, which is the WhatsApp group. So there will be more information concerning the class and even when your physical training is going to take place. So every other information we're going to pass across. So definitely in due time, if you need more information, you can always reach out to me on the WhatsApp. You can send me a message and I'll be able to inform you whatever information you're looking out for. So that's for that. Now I think we are going to close for today. So the next class, we are going to schedule the class proper and the timing, and we are going to pass across all those information about the class on the WhatsApp group. So just stay in touch in the WhatsApp group and wait to get those information. So once again, thank you our facilitator, Mr. Jude. Thank you for the wonderful work done. So I think the participant would like to appreciate, so you guys can unmute and appreciate Mr. Jude before we close the class.
We really appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Jude.
All right, thank you so much. All right, so
Mr. Jude, I'm going to appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
I know we are going to have a wonderful time together, and I hope that things will work out better for us together.
all right, thank you very
In the
much.
future, I will become like you, Mr. Jude.
Amen. Thank you everybody. So we'll end the class for today, and
Thank you, everyone.
we'll get more information concerning the next class. So thank you everybody. Thanks for joining and thanks for being part of this program. Bye.
Thank you.